Hello everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life and I'm here to do July layout shares part 1. So I already have 10 layouts to share with you and it's only the 20th, so there's still quite a few days and I've got some projects I've got to get done. So I thought that I would just split July into 2 this month. So let's get right into it. This is the one that will literally have been on my channel this Thursday. I'm not exactly sure when I'm posting this. Maybe I'll post this Saturday. So you'll see this on Thursday. And it is for the Stash Bash vlog, not vlog, YouTube pop. And it was so fun. It was to use up your washi, not use it up, but use some. And so I dug in and used all this beautiful Amy Tangerine. It's so pretty. I love it. And then I did some mixed media, did a little bit of layering, and did my title. I did summer vibes because it's just such a 2017 word. I just thought it fit really well. And this is talking about how Sean and I are making a very conscious effort to actually get outside this summer, not just for the benefit of our children, but also for the benefit of making ourselves healthier. So I really like this layout. I was really pleased with the way that it turned out because I struggle with washi. So that worked really neat. Worked really well. This is for Lift and Sketch with for the month, and this was the scrap lift that we chose to do, and it was from Tracy Fox, and I love her work. She has beautiful layouts, and so I was really excited to be able to scrap lift something from hers. And this is a redo page 2 because this was originally a layout I had done that I wasn't very happy with, and this I am very happy with. So I'm so happy that I did decide to re-scrap it. So I took on the scrap lift of, it's very similar to hers actually. I did quite an exact scrap lift, and I love these beautiful half circles. This is the Little by Little collection. Again with the mixed media. I've been playing with that a lot lately and having a lot of fun there. And if you can read my title that says Love Our Jumping Boy, that's kind of what this is talking about. It's just how much I enjoy being able I've lost my words. Jackson had a stage last year, and even more into his 2s, a 1.5-year-old type thing, where we all had to, there were these little mats in his room, and we all had to jump on them at the same time, and then we would jump to our front door, and it was this fun little game for him. And it was such a big part of his life, I really wanted to document it, so I was so happy to get it scrapped in a pleasing way this time. So there's that one. And Sweet Perfect Morning. This is for Spiegel Mom Scraps Stitching Week, which happened just last week. And it's definitely one of my favorite layouts. I got a lot of really sweet comments, so thank you so much for everyone that's commented on this. And I laid these sequins and I stitched, and I really like it. I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. It is just a photo I took in one morning when the morning light was just shining on my daughter so perfectly, and it just was illuminating her, and I was just enjoying my coffee, and it was perfect. It just was starting. When it starts to get really nice, there's this like sweetness to the morning air here, and I'm sure it's probably other places too, but it's something I've always noticed, and it's just something I've never really thought to sit and document. And it was just one of those days where I could smell that sweet morning air, cool breeze type air, and she just looked gorgeous, illuminated in that really soft light. Okay, this is probably my least favorite layout, but I don't dislike it. It just isn't my favorite. I love the photo though, so if you can read my title, this photo has my heart. It's just of them both sleeping at the same time, which does not happen very often, and I just hope they're both dreaming really sweet thoughts. And yeah, I love this. This is part of a 3-part series. I had originally done a layout with this photo and other papers, and I didn't like them, so I re-scrapped this photo with this, and I used the papers for another photo, which I think you'll probably see under it 1 or 2. So I'm okay with it, but I don't know, it's missing something, so maybe I just need to keep playing with it. This one I really like. This one I think is perfect and doesn't need any more. It is my This Is Us for 2017. I do one every year that kind of highlights where we are as a family. And this one was really fun. I love the bright, colorful, summery, happy everything about this. I did a little mixed media, used that triangle stencil that I love to use so much, and then covered most of it up, so just bits of it showed. I really liked that. A nice little cluster here, some layers. This is all using my stash kit for July too, so that was really neat. And this one, yeah, this one is really basic, but it makes me really, really happy. And here's one that I'm also very proud of for Spiegel Mom Scraps. It was birthday week like 2 weeks ago, and so, but it was supposed to be like a unique birthday, so I did it on Nora's birth, like her actual birthday. So that was how I took that on, and I really love the way this turns out, highlighting this photo of her and myself. I wanted to highlight this one, but it's not in black and white, and I didn't want to, it just wasn't working. Like it needed a black and white photo there. So these are the inside. So I'll just cut a little slip and those will be in there. But this works really neat because it's pretty like this, 2 colored photos together. So I'm really okay with that. And I did a lot of fussy cutting, and yeah, I'm very pleased with this layout. I think it's very soft and pretty, and it's perfect for Nora's album. So I'm very happy with that. And here's that other layout I was talking about. So this was the original pattern papers I had chosen to use, but I just couldn't make it work. So I added this photo, and now I really love it. So again, this is gonna go in her album, and it was just a photo taken of her back in April, I believe, and she's just sound asleep and adorable, and I just love it. I've been having so much fun scrapping. Everything I'm doing, I'm just really loving it. I really like this cluster that I created here. I used a bunch of felt, and it's just so pretty. There's pink and there's blue and there's all these different colors, but it still is girly and soft, and that photo, I mean, right? Like she's so adorable and chubby. And here's one for Jackson. I didn't forget my little guy. I don't scrap him as much, if you've noticed, but I still get him in there. And this was, I'm scrapping a lot of more recent photos than older photos. I'm learning that about myself, that I'm actually really enjoying doing the newer stuff. So I'm gonna have to find a good balance with that. But this is just talking about him watching the ducks. We went on a nice little walk, and I've got some journaling that's hiding in here. At least I think I have some journaling that's hiding in here. It's really hidden. There we go. So I had a lot to say, but basically what it's talking about is how it's hard to adjust to being from an only child to having a sister that mommy's attention is drawn away from him and all of that. And so sometimes we try to do things like this where it's just the mommy and Jackson time, and we go for a nice little walk and it's just us. That's really all this is talking about, is how I'm trying to really make a conscious effort to make sure he doesn't feel forgotten. He doesn't, trust me, we do, and Sean spends a lot of time with him. But, you know, sometimes you just need your mommy. So that's what this is documenting. And again, this is using my July stash kit. And, oh, I love this one too. This one makes me very happy as well. This is for a paper issues challenge. And it's so pretty. And this photo, again, it was taken in June. So I just took this photo, and they were both on me, and I took a selfie, and it was just a crazy morning pileup. So I used exactly the title as exactly what it was, and it's just so funny. And I just have this little tiny hint of journaling that says, I love these silly moments with my loves, and I really felt like that was all it needed. It doesn't need any more journaling, so I let it be. And again, use up some of this is July stash kit as well, so I'm doing really well with that. I think this is like up to layout 4 or 5 that I've done with that. And yeah, this one makes me happy too. It's fun and playful, and oh, it's just, it's fun. I'm having fun with all of my layouts. And finally, for what I have done so far this month is this beautiful one titled Sunshine, Coffee, and You. And this was for the first week of July Spiegel Mom Scraps, where we were what were we doing? Uh-oh. Oh, we were using the Emoji Love, Gotta Love Emojis sequence. And you were supposed to make an emoji layout, but I just couldn't. I'm not into that thing, so instead I just used the sequence in a different way. And again, with my mixed media. So you can see I did a bit of both. Some really heavily mixed media layouts and some not so much. But I really love all of them. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll just do a quick show of them again here. And my goal will be, so you'll probably see the rest of my layouts either the very last day of July, or I'll share them in, you know, like the first week in August. So just depending on when I get them done for you. And there you go. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, just please leave them below. I'll try to get to them as quickly as possible. And let me know, looking at all of these, do you see a connective style going on that is something you can really see when you see my layouts? You're like, oh, that's a Christy's layout. It's something I've kind of been talking with some friends about, and I would like to know, because I can't really see it within myself, but I can see it in others. So do you see that within my layouts? I'd love to know if you do. Thanks, everyone. Bye!